How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. Today I'm going to review these toothbrushes for you. I just got this one and it's a really cheap battery powered one. This one is something I had a long time ago. I've actually used this toothbrush handle for about 6 years now. So you cannot really get this product anymore, but they do sell something similar that is rechargeable. I've actually made this rechargeable. Instead of using the alkaline batteries that come with this, I just shove in some rechargeable envelopes. Let me tell you, this really does not brush very well, and I'm gonna show you why. It basically comes with a toothbrush like this, batteries, instruction manual. You just open the bottom like this, put your batteries in, you put the lid back on, and then you just push the button and it turns on for 2 minutes while you're brushing, and it turns off by itself. I do like the stand of this toothbrush here because that makes you want to put your toothbrush down like this and not straight up, because if you put it straight up and your toothbrush is wet, all the water kind of drips down into all the mechanism over here, and eventually the water seeps in and breaks your toothbrush. Here's the one you can no longer get. You get the handle and then you get the brush head. You also get some AA batteries, some manual, and a warranty card. And way down on the bottom it says positive, so you put the positive in there and you put the other one in there like that. You put the lid on, you just twist this on, and you're ready to go. Now I'm gonna turn both of them on and show you how much the brush head moves. You can see this cheap one barely moves left and right. And when you're using this, you can actually feel it not brushing as well. They say actually this is moving at 15,000 RPM, whereas this one is moving at 31,000 RPM. This E-series brush head is actually moving the brush head about 1/3 of the width of the brush head, whereas this one you can barely see it move any. When you're holding the cheap one, you can actually feel the handle move a little bit more than this E-series handle. This vibrating toothbrush works so much worse than the E-series one that I can kind of compare it to this shaver, which is using the AAA battery here, and then you just screw the cap in to close the cap, and then you push the button to turn on, and it just kind of vibrates the end of the razor blade. This vibrating razor thing is kind of like a gimmick because it doesn't actually make you shave better. In fact, they got sued by their competitors because they're trying to gain market share, and they claimed that it was going to make you shave better, but in fact it didn't. So this toothbrush kind of reminds me of the same thing, because this one and the E-series one, they're both Sonicare. But this one it appears to use a motor technology where it's actually running a motor, kind of spinning something to make this move. Whereas this one, it has a transformer inside and a magnet over here, part of the brush head, and it moves that linearly left and right. So I don't know if that has a lot to do with it being better, but when I'm actually using it, I can feel the brush head get in between my teeth compared to this one, which just kind of like vibrates in there and doesn't do much. Given that I actually use this particular model for 6 years, it's pretty reliable. If every time after you brush, you put it upside down because you let all the water drain out instead of going into the unit. They no longer sell this particular kind where it uses AA batteries anymore. In fact, they changed it to something that looks similar, but it uses a rechargeable battery, and it has a rechargeable stand that you put this in straight up like this. I recommend don't do that. No matter what, don't do that, because if you do that every single day, the water from the brush head is eventually gonna leak in, because some of it leaks in, the next day you use it and it vibrates and it leaks, it kind of pushes in some more. And if you do that for a couple of months or a year or something, you're gonna bound to have some water leakage inside the electronics, and that's what you don't want. Anyway, whenever I use enough of my toothpaste, I kind of fold the end like this and wrap a rubber band around it. I don't have to push the toothpaste up all the time. If I have it packed like this, I just gotta press in the middle and the toothpaste comes out. So, let me try this one, just to show you. My whole face is moving because the whole brush head is moving. Whereas this one, it seems like it's going like this. It's going like brushing like this. So the back of this doesn't really move. This one, it's like the whole thing is going like this. This one is going like that, okay? So just be aware of these cheap toothbrushes. It's not going to brush your teeth all that well, and it's going to affect your dental hygiene. You're going to get cavities and things like that, so that's always not good. So try to go for one of these Sonicare E-series one because they brush much better. I'm going to leave a link down below for where to get it, But the one I showed is going to be a rechargeable version of this one. And don't use the base right under after every single brush. You can go for one of those diamond clean version of the Sonicare brand, but they're gonna be a lot more expensive. I think it's like $160 or something like that. So it's gonna be like $100 some more expensive than this guy. So to me, this is a good way to get the best bang for your buck because you're getting the core technology for the lowest price. Don't forget to give me a like over here. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this method. And don't forget to subscribe over here. Thanks for watching.